the Bowman Gray Stadium at the the Clash, the heat races, y'all. I don't think that disappointed. I didn't get to watch it, but I got to listen to it on MRN. Just TV wise, I was stopped, but just couldn't. I don't have Fox or FS1, whichever one it's on. I believe I'm gonna be trying a free trial of Fubo. Gonna check it out in Espanol for tomorrow. But so I'm excited though for it to actually go over to Amazon Prime, and if Netflix could get involved later on, because I have all those apps on my TV, so that's gonna really help me out. But what a race! Kyle Busch laid the bumper to some people. It sounded like Justin Haley was getting in the way, laying the bumper. AJ, he he acted like Cole Custer wasn't even there. Wasn't maybe some nationwide rivalry right there or something? Just kind of scooted him right up into the wall. Cole didn't back out of it though. And then the one who really stuck out to me was Ryan Preece. Kind of gave me a little bit of Ross Chastain vibes. He ain't gonna be fucking around this year, so I'm happy to see it too. Sounded like he ran a pretty good race and was slightly aggressive there. I can't wait to watch some replays, or maybe it gets out on YouTube, NASCAR YouTube channel, for me to check it out. But I do have the starting lineup here for you guys, and I'll make a little YouTube short for this. All right, starting. Oh. Sorry, y'all. Notes are bad. Notes got all messed up. All right, so this is just the top 20. We still gotta add 3 more cars to it. P1 and P2 from the last chance qualifier. They're gonna make it, and then the first one from 2024's point season, who's not already locked in. So Joey's locked in right now. So if Ryan Blaney can't make it in the last chance qualifier, he'll make it for the 23rd spot. But row 1 is Chase Elliott and Chris Buescher. Row 2 is Denny Hamlin and Tyler Reddick. Row 3 is Brad Keselowski and Chase Briscoe. Row 4 is Joey Logano and Seabell. Row 5, Noah Gragson and Shane Van Gisbergen. Row 6, William Byron, Ryan Preece. Row 7, Kyle Busch and Bubba Wallace. Row 8, Carson Hocevar and Austin Cindric. Row 9, Ross Chastain and Daniel Suarez. And finally, row 10, Alex Bowman and Todd Gillen. What I did notice though, from just watching lap times and such, Chase Elliott's going to be a hard one to beat. So all y'all Chase fans out there, you guys can root for something. But Denny was laying down some lap times very similar. So I think it's going to be a little bit of a battle between Chase and Denny. From practice though, Ty Gibbs, he was fast, and Ryan Preece was right there in second. So, well, they did start it off of practice qualifying, so maybe from what I was gathering when I saw it, those were the fastest ones. Not quite sure. I stopped for a lunch break, and that's how I got the information. So, but lap time wise, I think it's going to be a little bit of a race between Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin. It is a long race though. It's 200 laps around there. Not quite sure if they're counting cautions or not. It's 50.4 miles, I believe. 50 miles though, for sure. And I'm excited. It looks like a fun track too. I like how the wall kind of just comes out and then you get more room. Right there where you saw where AJ and Cole Custer got into it, where the wall kind of just really shortens up and comes at you. It's a little wavy effect, and that's pretty cool. I can't wait to watch some videos though to see kind of how the cars were handling there. Are they able to kind of jump those cars out a little bit with horsepower, or how the grip level is? It's chilly out there, so I'm gonna assume that the cars probably don't have much grip at first, and then the tires get a little sticky. Track gets wore in, rubber on the track gets put down, and it gets a little sticky, and more grip comes. Possibly then you might be fighting a tight issue. If the car's set up right off the bat for cold weather, cold tires, it's gonna be chilly tomorrow, and your car's stuck doing pretty good. Then track gets sticky, nice rubbers up and stuff. You might be fighting a tight condition there, and I don't think that's something you want to be fighting. I would rather have a little bit of a loose car than a tight one for a little short track like that. You'll be bad. So I think loose is going to be fast. Hopefully the rear end talks to them though with the throttle when they put down the throttle and whatnot, and they can kind of steer the car with the throttle through the turn, and good smooth, once they get off the brakes, of course. But I'm excited. NASCAR's back, baby. I'm back as much as I can. Video. My back screen looks a little different. New truck. Went from a Freightliner to a Kenworth. Went from a 2022 Freightliner to a 2021 Kenworth. Smooth ride. Love it. The Freightliner, old freight shaker, she shakes the crap out of you. I actually wake up now and I'm not that sore, so that's a huge plus. The Kenworth, it shakes around, but you don't feel it in the seat. So by the time it gets to the seat, the driver doesn't feel it. Now the steering wheel shakes a little, way more, about 50% more than the Freightliner. So you got a lot of jerking around with the steering wheel, but on the back you ain't getting all tossed around and being like, oh, for anybody out there who's ever drove a big rig. So if you haven't drove a big rig, Freightliners are called freight shakers around here, and they're great trucks though, don't get me wrong. The Detroit engine, they can pull, but I do like this Cummins. She whistles, so it's fun to drive. And make sure when you guys pull out on the highway, you guys, you're in the fast lane, you're gonna come over in front of a big rig, just don't come right on over. Even though you're clear, right? But give us a truck length, because we don't stop on a dime. We have a safety score. We got cameras in the front. We got to keep like 13 seconds of following distance. That's 13 Mississippis. You pick a point on the road, you count out your Mississippis, we need 13. So if you're going 80 miles per hour, stay in the fast lane for a hot minute, then get over. You don't have to get over with, got 10 feet, so I'm just gonna come right on over. Preferably just a little tidbit here at the very end. I sure do appreciate y'all for tuning in, and can't wait to make another video tomorrow. Probably gonna try and make a little short out of this one. I don't know, just feel like talking. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. NASCAR's back, baby. Excited for Bowman Gray. Then we got the Super Bowl, the Chiefs, and who's that other team? Eagles. The Eagles. Kind of pulling for the Eagles, I reckon. Chiefs won too many times. They're trying to be the next 48 team over there of Jimmy Johnson and the boys. So I guess it would be cool to see a 5 straight. That Jimmy and the boys, they made history with that one, 5 straight. That was not hard to watch, but at least the championship was better. I'm not even gonna get into that. Later, y'all. Thanks for watching Does Green Mean Go? Like and subscribe, please. let's demonetize the channel so I can go live and possibly do live events when I do get to watch the race. I like to talk sometimes. Alright, later.